Hello and good evening, everyone. I am Smith Banpatte. Good to see you all here. Obviously, we have gathered here for this session of T Club, right? After the great success of E Club that we had, we thought, or why should we should restrict to the students themselves? यानी सिर्फ स्टूडेंट तक ही सीमित क्यों रखना है? तो इसीलिए we have come up with this initiative. That is the T Club. तो इसीलिए देखते हैं कि ये टी क्लब क्या है। ये हमारे टीचर्स कम्युनिटी को एक साथ जोड़ के रखने में हेल्प करता है टू ब्रिंग ऑल द टीचर्स कम्युनिटी टुगेदर। सो दिस इज बेसिकली अ यूनिक डिजिटल प्लेटफॉर्म, एक ऐसा डिजिटल प्लेटफॉर्म दैट फोकसेस not only the professional but also the personal growth of our teacher members. With all said and done, let me introduce you to the speaker for today, your mentor for today. She is an engineer with a passion to teach. She has been teaching science since 22 years and has been mentoring thousands of students every year. Also, she has been declared best chemistry teacher for 4 years in a row at a reputed institute. She has recorded many video lectures and has reached out across the country. So let's welcome Nimisha Narsimha.
Yes, I'm going to take you through this entire session and share some of the experiences that I had in. As he rightly said, an engineer had a passion to teach, but मेरे हिसाब से teaching genetics में भी होता है. My mother a teacher, and this is how I came into this profession. I've been teaching science for last 22 years. और ये 22 years में बहुत सारा experience gain किया. बहुत कुछ समझा. I've understood a lot about the content also, as well as how to deliver to the students. And dear teachers, it's a pleasure, it's privilege that I can share this with you all today on this platform with all you wonderful teachers there in different localities, in different locations. Thank you so much for being present here. Definitely we can chat, we can definitely have a word. We can discuss, we will take up your questions as well. And please give me an opportunity to share what I have in with you all. Thank you so much again. Well, as I said, 22 years of journey. Science. बहुत सारे syllabus change होते हुए नजर आए. Batch change होते हुआ नजर आया. I had to change myself. And that's what is the first thing I would like to speak about. सिर्फ change नहीं करना है. I thought it is time कि हम अपने आप को as a teacher, we must evolve. Now, when I say that, let me share the few hard-hitting facts which I have had in this entire career so far. The very first thing, हर साल, every year, एक नया batch के लिए हम wait करते हैं. एक नया bunch of children coming in. New batch, new faces, new fresh energy. इन बैच के बच्चों को हर साल जब हम मिलते हैं, हर साल जब वो नए फेसेस देखते हैं, आई एम डेफिनेटली श्योर द वेरी फर्स्ट डे जो स्टाफ रूम में डिस्कशन होता है, द नॉर्मल डिस्कशन दैट वी ऑल हैव इन इज, एंड वी आर वेरी एक्साइटेड, दो वी हैव बीन टीचिंग फॉर years on now. Every time that energy not only we have in, we also see in the children as well. But of course, the entire year, we learn a lot from them. And that is what I have been doing all these years. I'm trying to become better and better as a teacher. So this is my first hard-hitting learning, what I have got from my new batches every year. I think you all must be relating to this. The lessons, students have learned their lessons. एक वायरस ने हमें वो लेसन सिखा दिया. एक वायरस ने हमारा थिंकिंग प्रोसेस चेंज कर दिया. नहीं मालूम था that laptop, presentation, ये सब इतना important हो जाएगा. I'm sure this has been one of the biggest learning lesson for all of us here. I'm sure I can see many of you are already relating to this. Absolutely, yes. Let me tell you, I know how the entire pandemic, everything opened up. The children were in the classroom. और वो जो सबसे पहला PTM हुआ था, I would like to share that experience with you all. The first parent-teacher meet, after the lockdown opened up, after the students were in the classroom. I'm sure many of the teachers will relate to this. Feel free to share your experience as well. What we observed is PTM chalu hai. I observed like the teacher is sitting here, the parent comes in with the student, and the teacher casually made a remark. Bida, आप बहुत अच्छे थे पढ़ाई में. You were really very good. What happened? Your grades have come down. The student looks at the teacher and the first answer majority of them gave, मैम वो ऑनलाइन था ना तो थोड़े बेसिक्स खराब हो गए. We accepted. Okay, fair enough. The same way, the same teacher when makes a comment with the parent, एक और set of parents आते हैं, बैठते हैं सामने, and the teacher makes a comment to the parent, what happened to your child? Is she not working? Grades उसके कम कैसे हो रहे हैं? She has been very, very good student. The parent is ready with the answer. The answer again this time is, ma'am, that online 2 years really went tough for the child. A little conceptually the problem is there. The parent had the excuse right. यानी student भी virus को blame कर रहा था, parent भी virus को blame कर रहा है. Teacher यहाँ पे सोच रहा है, good enough. It is the virus to be blamed, not me. After some time, I observed the same teacher. जब एक parent आता है थोड़ा angry mode में, in all furious way, आप क्या पढ़ाते हो? What are you teaching? मेरे बच्चे के grades देखिए आप. What is the teacher answering? Teacher also had the same answer. क्या answer? सर वो online था ना, तो थोड़े से उसके concepts weak हो गए हैं. आप टेंशन मत लीजिए, अब ठीक हो जाएगा. So if you look at the fraternity, the student, we all took this as an excuse. And this is where I felt it is not an excuse that we want to take it as. हमें इससे learn करना था, हमें इससे evolve करना है. पता नहीं और कौन सा virus किस country से आ जाए. Don't know what calamity can happen. Our teaching must continue. How can we ever use this as an excuse? My basics have gone for a toss because of the pandemic. I can't use this as an excuse. Can't let this happen again and again. So definitely we have learned our lesson from this. Not only this, अगर हम futuristic बात करें, I am sure you all are geared up. You all are thinking. We have a lot of questions with us. That is NEP. हम अपने आप को futuristic way में भी अभी we have to start thinking how this is going to impact us, how this is going to impact the child. So these are the 3 hard-hitting facts which I have in. And this is where I have decided, I'm sure you all can relate to this. Let us evolve. Let us change ourselves. Virus ho, lockdown ho, NEP नए policies आ जाए, the teaching has to be up to the mark. And that's what this entire club is all about. We as a teacher will never stop teaching in the most effective way. And this is what I am again welcoming you all. I'm going to share what thoughts I have in and what I have been exercising it for last 3 years now. Talking about let's evolve, the education system itself has changed a lot. I remember जब very initial years when I had started teaching, I was very traditional in my approach of teaching. Traditional in the sense, I think आप सब science teachers हो. You will agree with me. We all love to make the child repeat in the class in the initial days. Definition bola matlab we will use to make the entire class recite with us, memorize with us. एक अच्छी खुशी होती है कि अरे इसको आंसर लर्न हो गया. And we love that energy in the classroom. ये हम सब ने किसी ना किसी point of time पे किया है. We have tried to make the child recite. We have tried to make the child memorize. This was one of the traditional way of doing it. But if you ask us today, we all know we have seen a major change in the approach of all of us, the way we teach in the classroom. The curriculum itself says today's method is not about reciting and memorizing. It focuses on two important parameters. First, make your teaching in such a way and make the child think, the critical thinking aspect. And very, very importantly, the papers, the question papers, the way we are giving assignments in the class, the way we are delivering the class, yes, we have to inculcate the problem solving ability of a child. The entire curriculum, हमारा teaching इसके around focus हुआ है, on critical thinking and on problem solving. So the entire system has changed. The way we approach has to change. The first thing that comes in my mind is, let us introspect. This I am definitely open to your suggestions as well. आप please अपने chat रखिए. Do feel free to share. When I am introspecting, I have been doing this for all these years. These are the few things which I have realized, and they are facts which I am ready to accept. Absolutely ready to accept. अगर आपको कहीं लगता है आप भी इसको accept करते हो, feel free to chat with us. The very first thing, how I used to teach in the classroom. Let's say I am teaching universal in the best possible way what I have. मैंने वो law को sentence को break up करके explain किया, examples देके explain किया. I tried my best to explain what is a universal law of gravitation. Textbook. Even our textbooks are well written. A child can actually read that and get that information. तो जो मैंने बताया, it's not that law हमने बनाया है. I have made this law. It is something which already exists. मैंने बच्चों को inform किया that this law is existing. This is how the law is. But actual question still remains. Did he understand that law? Does he know ये law apply कहाँ करना है? Does he know how the law originated? कैसे relate कर सकते हैं daily life में? कि मैंने सिर्फ inform करके छोड़ दिया. That's the first question I asked myself, the first introspective question. Not only that, I have observed जब भी हम blackboard use करते हैं, because of years of writing, we have a pattern of writing on the blackboard and we are very happy about it. हमने उसको भी expertise कर दिया है. We have become experts in how we present our things on the board. In fact, I remember whenever I used to teach human eye, I used to beautifully draw it, which I enjoy. The blackboard presentation used to look awesome. मुझे एक human eye draw करने के लिए around 20-25 minutes along with labeling जाता है. So when I'm doing that, my back is towards the child. The child is sitting in the classroom. Some are looking at the board, some are looking there, some are looking over there. I don't know what is happening behind my back. But मुझे 20-25 minutes पूरा human eye draw करना है. 25 minutes होने के बाद I start explaining the children, this is what, this is the this, ये cornea है, ये iris है, ये pupil है. I start explaining them. मैंने एक 10 minutes वहाँ पे spend कर दिए. After that, अगर वो lecture 45 minutes का था, मैंने 35 minutes तो इसी में spend किया. Now you draw this concept. ये diagram आप draw करिए. आपको ये exam में लिखना है. This is what exactly happens. Now let's think. अभी इसको थोड़ा अलग तरीके से सोच के देखते हैं. Who became better in the class by practicing? I became. मैंने क्लास के 45 minutes में से 35 minutes ड्राइंग में निकाल दिया. मैं प्रैक्टिस कर रही हूं, मैं परफॉर्म कर रही हूं. आई एम द वन हु इज परफॉर्मिंग देयर. इनफैक्ट स्टूडेंट्स आर हैप्पी. अरे व्हाट टीचिंग मैम, व्हाट अ कंटेंट, क्या ब्यूटीफुल ड्राइंग है आपका. द चाइल्ड इज इम्प्रेस्ड. आई एम हैप्पी इन अ स्मॉल वे. हमारे ईगो खुश. द चाइल्ड इज इम्प्रेस्ड. द चाइल्ड इज कंसिडरिंग. उसको तो हम अमिताभ बच्चन ही लग रहे उस टाइम पे. हम बन गए अमिताभ बच्चन क्लास के. But in the end, the question is, I have wasted a lot of time. बच्चे का time. I have been doing the entire performing work. I have been practicing the human eye diagram. बच्चे का 35 minutes मैंने ले लिया. Is this really the way to do it? I doubt. इसको हम change कर सकते is what I feel teachers. Not only that, जो human eye मैंने सिखाया, in the end, eventually वो perform कौन करेगा? वो बच्चे स्कूल में एग्जाम्स में लिखेंगे. They will be writing it, they will be drawing it, they will be solving it. So will they be able to reproduce what was taught in the classroom for those 35 minutes? Did I do justice? मैंने justice किया इस बात को? Definitely I have a feeling कि वो perform करेगा कि नहीं करेगा मुझे नहीं पता क्योंकि क्लास में perform मैं कर रहा था. I was the one who was performing in the classroom. So what I am trying to infer from all this is these all 35 minutes tak, it is me, it is the teacher talking, performing, practicing, writing. और बच्चे का टाइम हार्डली 30 मिनट्स था जबकि वो क्लासरूम बच्चा परफॉर्म करना चाहिए. इट इज अबाउट द चाइल्ड, इट इज नॉट अबाउट अस. मुझे बच्चन नहीं बनाना, मुझे वो हर बच्चे को स्टार बनना है. This is where the realization hits very hard. This is where I feel what I have been doing for all these years is teacher-centered teaching. It is about the teacher. मैं कैसे पढ़ाया? How did I teach? It is about the teacher. But बच्चे का क्या? Did I value his time there? I really don't know how much of you have made you think on this. But I really want you to think all the pointers. I'm sure you have experienced these things in life in your teaching career. The point here is this entire concept of teachers club. We all teachers, what teachers club want to come out with, what we are doing here, what I am trying to share the experiences, ऐसा कुछ करे कि हम teacher centered teaching ना करें. हम टीचिंग को स्टूडेंट सेंटर्ड करें. इट इज ओनली अबाउट द स्टूडेंट. कैसे? बाय एम्पावरिंग द टीचर. टीचर्स को ऐसे इफेक्टिव टूल्स दीजिए ताकि टीचर स्टूडेंट सेंट्रिक पढ़ाई करवा सके. पावर द टीचर्स टू मेक आवर टीचिंग स्टूडेंट सेंटर्ड. So let me tell you which are the tools and how the tools, a new focus, a new evolved way of looking at student-centered teaching. And the tools that we are getting, the tools that we want to speak to you all about is a very, very interesting tool called as Teacher's Edge. Along with Teacher's Edge, amazing, a beautiful concept called as Firefly Books. We will discuss both of these in detail. Since I have been using personally, I'm going to share my actual experiences with you all, right? So let's begin. हम कैसे empower हो सकते हैं? How we can actually start using these tools in an appropriate manner. Teacher's Edge is a lovely presentation, amazing set of lectures, beautifully made, beautifully compiled for every topic in our book, everything beautifully presented. Let me explain. When I have been using this Teacher's Edge, these are the few clear observations of these years round. जैसे कि the very first thing जो आप और हम दोनों करना चाहते हैं, we want to make the content very simple. बच्चे को simplified way में explain करो. आज हमारा mixture inside our classroom. So how best we deliver so that the content becomes very simple for the child is important. This is one of the example, one of the topic that we are asking teachers to just go through the few presentation that I have with you all. Excuse me, I'm going to try to teach a topic. Aap sabko, okay, just accept it. Let's see if I want to tell, okay, I'm waiting, I'm observing the children. They are actually writing the formula. Now it's time, molecular formula is done. Aap structural formula draw karo. Now every time when I am talking, I have the mouse in my hand and I am in constant eye contact with the entire batch क्योंकि मुझे presentation में क्या है वो पता है. I know what is going on the screen there. तो मुझे screen नहीं है, मुझे blackboard की तरफ नहीं देखना है. I am look Mila, where do we start the diagram from? We make the carbon first. How many carbon? Since there are 3 carbon here, the child will put the drawing, वो 3 कार्बन वहां बना देते हैं. Because it's an alkene, I have an opportunity कि मैं बच्चों से पूछूं कि अब आपको कौन सा बॉन्ड यहाँ यूज करना है. Hopefully our children answers and they will say that double bond at one place and single bond otherwise. So it comes on this click. बच्चे ने आंसर किया, हमने उसको प्रेजेंट किया. The child is happy, it is exactly what he meant. We ask them to complete the diagram. हम बोलते हैं उनको hydrogen atoms आप attach करो, and once you are done, I'm waiting for a minute. We will check whether it's right or not. And we wait, they finish, they get time to solve it, and then we show the answer. The answer looks beautiful, it looks nice. So the answer comes in a smaller floor. That is how best we can deliver. ये हो गया एकदम एक सिंपल कॉन्सेप्ट जो हमने प्रेजेंटेशन में बच्चे को इजी वे में एक्सप्लेन कर दिया. और इन्वॉल्वमेंट के साथ वी आर ऑल्सो मेकिंग द चाइल्ड आंसर इन द क्लासरूम. नाउ इफ आई वांट टू पुट लिटिल मोर, आई वांट टू रिवाइज द कॉन्सेप्ट दैट व्हाट इज द डैश इंडिकेट. वो डैश क्या होता है? एंड आई वांट टू जस्ट ब्रश अप. Dash is nothing else but every dash over here represents a pair of electron. That is, one dash represents one pair. So everywhere you see a single dash, आप एक single pair of electron actual में share हुआ है. What about children? Double dash, double covalent bond. What does it indicate? And the child comes up with the answer. It is double pair, two pairs of electrons that are shared. And what I am trying to make a point here is the entire presentation has been made in such a simplified and a very clear form. It becomes easy to explain and it becomes easy for every child to understand it, to grasp it. So the first feature, the first thing which I have enjoyed teaching using Teacher's Edges, the content is simplified. Not only that, but I would also, I do not get an enough opportunity to check each and every child's book कि उसने सही तरीके से draw किया कि नहीं किया. Look at the way it gets present. आपको किस distance पे, कभी कितने centimeters पे mirror को place करना है. It comes beautifully in the presentation. All you have to do is make the axis, show the scale, take a distance of 2 centimeters, 2 centimeters and 2 centimeters. Not only I'm speaking, I'll be slow and I'll make sure that the child is following the instructions coming. वो भी visual instructions आ रहे हैं उसके लिए. Once the student finishes doing that, अब आपको concave mirror कैसे draw करोगे? You will even represent that using a proper protractor. The graphics will show it all. It will show exactly how they need to place it, how they need to use their pencil and make the concave surface. If a question comes up, it is much more simpler. Now the child has got the basic idea how he needs to start. Now, since I have the presentation, I can go at a pace and I can उसको कैसे place करना है and how you need to draw it. हम साथ कर रहे हैं ये चीज. The object where it has to be placed, the question says object has to be placed beyond C. The object को beyond C place करवा दो. Ask him to draw the first axis. कौन सा ray first draw होना चाहिए. Let them draw and you can also show it how it is going. You are going to go about it. Likewise, you can show the entire ray diagram in few minutes, including, and this is what happened. I have saved a lot of time here as I was not drawing myself. I was using the ready presentation and I have made the time of my child utilized in a much effective way. मैंने उसका time save कर लिया. मैंने उसको यहीं पे practice करवा ली. That's how the presentation can be used. Not only this, I would like to share a few more instances that I have seen. The human eye, those beautiful diagrams of not only physics, chemistry, also of biology. Human eye, when you show it in a visualized way, in a beautiful way, nicely presented, The answer remains with the child for a longer period of time. जो हम देखते हैं वो ज्यादा अच्छे से याद रखते हैं. So when the human eye topic जो मैंने 35 minutes क्लास में अपनी ड्राइंग में निकाला था, वो ग्राफिकली यहाँ पे और बेटर और सुंदर दिखता है. It's easy for me to point out कि इस human eye में where is the cornea, what is the function of cornea here, what is the iris part, where is the pupil. It goes at a very, very easy rate. Not only that, क्योंकि ये visualization पे है, the graphics are so beautiful that how the pupil will behave, eyes के pupil कैसे behave करते हैं, when a lot of light enters in, how the dilation happens, it is also beautifully explained and the child can see it, visualize it. Concept click हो जाता है, much better than the drawings that I have made in the previous years. Much better. ये बच्चे ज़्यादा better way में याद रखते हैं. So definitely I feel this is an add-on. This is a beautiful tool for all of us to improve the visual. Difficult part, the most, the part where the student finds it, अरे problems आ गए, right? Are the sums. While solving sums using teacher's edge, the best part is the question comes on the screen for us. So why not ask the child to find out कि भाई given क्या है, क्या find करना है और कौन सा formula हम use करेंगे. Everything is going by your click. Interaction बढ़ा सकते हैं हम हर student की तरफ. हमें पता है हमारे batch में किस student से क्या question पूछना है. We know the question. Let the child read it. क्योंकि मेरा time save हुआ है, मुझे लिखना नहीं है पूरा ये. I can always utilize that time to interact with the child. So let the given come up. Let the child tell me that इस particular question में mass of the object 10 kg given है. Also gravitation का जो relation है gravitation force का, that is already given in the question. Let the child come up with that. क्या find करना है? हमें weight find करना है. We have to find the weight in newtons. Even the child who is little slow in the classroom, I have observed they do answer. कौन सा फॉर्मूला यूज करना है. लेट द एंटायर क्वेश्चन कम स्टेप बाय स्टेप. आप वेट करिए, उनको सब्स्टिट्यूट करने दीजिए. लेट देम सब्स्टिट्यूट. यू आर वेटिंग, यू गिव देम अ मिनट, यू गिव देम 2 minutes. आप टाइम सेव कर चुके हो. सो लेट देम सॉल्व इट इनसाइड द क्लासरूम. In fact, the presentations are so much in detail that even if you just observe this sum, look at this question. Look at the place where we have reached. 49 divided by 3. Sounds like a very easy question. But हमारे क्लास में वो बच्चे हैं जिनको ये डिविजन जज टू अंडरस्टैंड किसको तकलीफ हो रही है, कहाँ पे कौन अटक रहा है. नॉट ओनली दैट, आप ये डिविजन बोर्ड पे आपके स्क्रीन पे यू कैन एग्जिबिट. इतने डिटेल्ड में ये प्रेजेंटेशन बने हैं. लेट द चाइल्ड और लेट द स्टूडेंट्स हु आर फाइंडिंग इट डिफिकल्ट interact with you, understand division कैसे करना है. The entire division, even a very simple thing comes up in the slide. This is what I loved about it. It is very, very, very easy to use. Beautiful way to communicate with the children. So I can always say, as I said, because of this tool, the best thing that has happened in the classroom is class के अंदर solving हो रहा है. I have saved my time. I have valued child's time. वो मेरे साथ solve कर रहे हैं. They are able to do it inside the class itself. Well, right? Here also, if you see that every reactions, the way they are given in the book, the entire presentation comes up in such a way. When I need to write down the number of atoms on the left hand side and the number of atoms on the right hand side, the most basic thing, this itself comes up in a very, very particular way. Like if I have to pick up Fe as the first element, तो Fe highlight हुआ वहां पे. If I have to talk about, चलो आप बताओ, Fe on the left hand side कितने हैं? It is very clear for the child कि वो वहीं से पकड़ रहा है. Fe का एक ही एटम है. Same way, अच्छा अभी आप बताओ right hand side में कितने हैं? Very clearly the notation comes there, and the child is able to say 3 atoms है. Now what I have done is इतना simplified way में है, not about only those best of the students inside the classroom. It is about the mixed children sitting there. So it should cater to everyone. Say this is one of the most important thing in today's generation, equal opportunity for all the children. हम हर बच्चे तक ये concept जाए वैसा presentation दे सकते हैं. In short, this is how the Teacher's Edge app looks like. The most interesting part, as you can see, I hope you're able to see my screen very, very clearly. It has this first section called as Select Course, CBSE 10, CBSE 9, आप जिस batch में पढ़ा रहे हो. It selects the subject, आपका subject आप select कर सकते हो. You have to go on to the subject. आपका chapter आप कौन सा select करने वाले हो, आप वो select कर सकते हो. Now imagine अगर आप revise करवा रहे हो chapter को, can you see that? The entire chapter is divided into concepts. आप रिविजन के टाइम बच्चे को कौन सा कॉन्सेप्ट डिफिकल्ट जा रहा है, आप वो उसके साथ रिवाइज कर सकते हो. द मोमेंट यू क्लिक एंड द प्रेजेंटेशन इज राइट इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू. It is that friendly to use this Teacher's Edge. So I would like to sum it up. This is one of the best tool for amazing and effective revision, जिसमें हम क्विक रिविजन भी करेंगे. कौन से कॉन्सेप्ट में हेल्प चाहिए वो कॉन्सेप्ट रिवाइज क्विकली करवा सकते हैं, बिकॉज द एंटायर ऐप इज सो मेथोडिकली मेड. दिस इज व्हाट टीचर्स आई मेंट बाय this Teacher's Edge is helping me to do the student centered teaching. It has helped me to simplify the content. I gave you an umpteenth number of examples कैसे content beautifully explain किया गया है. It has helped us to save time, save the child time, which is very important. बच्चे का time save करो, वो 45 minutes में deliver करो. It has helped me to make the child visualize the topic. जब वो देखेगा वो उसको ज़्यादा time तक retention रहेगा. He will be able to remember for a longer time. It has helped me to get the practice done inside the classroom. And it has given an equal opportunity to all the children. सब बच्चों को opportunity मिल रहा है because हम उतने efforts डाल रहे हैं ताकि every child के पास वो concept पहुंच जाए. And last but not the least, हम उससे effective revision कर सकते हैं. I think इसमें I can proudly say इसमें हम भी अपना time save कर सकते हैं. जो concept चाहिए वो revise करो and that to do it in an effective way. This is how this entire app can work. This is how beautiful it is, right? Yeah, I'm getting a lot of messages. You can definitely share if you all agree that this can be used. I'm sure you all teachers are amazing. You will beautify this in more better way. It is how we deliver the entire thing inside the classroom using this tool given to us. ये tool use करके हम उसके अपना तड़का डाल के we can put our own तड़का and the way we present it in the classroom can make this सब easy और better करने के लिए T Club. We are using this amazing set of books, the Firefly books. This is not just a workbook or just a textbook. It is a blend of 4 important things. These science books, I have been personally using it. I have been encouraging the students to use it along with me. I've been using the presentation, making the child right inside the classroom. My fellow teachers have been using it and we have seen results. We have seen it definitely helps the child. This is how the books look like. The entire chapter, जैसे for example, this is Reflection of Light. जो पूरा chapter है, the book has been made in concepts. Concept 1, Introduction. Concept 2, Plain Mirror. तो पूरे बुक को concepts में डिवाइड किया गया है. Every question which is there, उसको कितने मार्क्स के लिए एग्जाम में आता, 3 mark का question, how much importance to be given. They get related very quickly. तो वहां पे वो भी दिया हुआ है. Not only that, the entire chapter में, if you see there are QR codes next to it. इतने डिटेल्ड में आपने बच्चे के टेक्स्ट बुक, दैट इज एंटायर एनसीईआरटी, देयर आर क्वेश्चंस फ्रॉम देयर, देयर आर क्वेश्चंस फ्रॉम द रेफरेंस बुक्स, क्वेश्चंस वो यहाँ पे इंक्लूडेड है बिकॉज द एंटायर बुक इज कॉन्सेप्ट वाइज, कॉन्सेप्ट लिया, रिलेटिव क्वेश्चंस उसमें ऐड किए. अ ब्यूटिफुल प्लेस लेफ्ट डाउन देयर, अच्छा प्लेस वहां पे है, वेयर दैट मीन्स एक तो ये बुक सिस्टमैटिक है, बच्चे को रिवाइज करने में इजी होगा क्योंकि वो कंसेप्ट वाइज उसको पढ़ेगा. इसमें एम्पल ऑफ स्पेस है जो वो हमारे साथ हमारे क्लासरूम में दे कैन राइट दीज आंसर्स बिकॉज दे आर राइटिंग देयर ओन आंसर्स इन देयर ओन बुक, दे विल वैल्यू दिस बुक मोर. ये बुक को हम एज अ टीचर उनको इंस्पायर कर सकते हैं. राइट इट इन अ नाइस वे बिकॉज ये तुम्हारी बुक है, दिस इज योर नोट्स, आप इसको रिवाइज करोगे, इसको बहुत अच्छे से लिखो. So we can ask them to write down everything. यानी कोई खिचड़ी नहीं बनेगी, ब्यूटिफुली मेथोडिकली सिस्टमैटिकली लिखा जाएगा. पेरेंट इज ऑल्सो हैप्पी दैट द चाइल्ड इनसाइड द क्लासरूम सिर्फ सुन के नहीं आ रहा है टीचर को, वो क्लासरूम में इवन रिटन प्रैक्टिस करके आ रहा है. एंड क्वेश्चन देयर इतना डिटेल में यू विल नॉट फाइंड एनीथिंग विच हैज बीन मेड. Every question, even if the question is of 1 mark, there is a video which explains how and what is the answer for it. Not only for the questions, even all the concept videos are present in the book. So if a child has studied human eye today and is revising after 3 months, वो जाके human eye का concept, सिर्फ वो एक concept जो उसको revise करना है, वो उसका video देख सकता है. In one place, he doesn't have to Google कि ये कहाँ पे पढ़ूं, ये कहाँ पे इसका वीडियो देखूं. He need not do that. All he has to do is, मम्मी, give me the phone for a few minutes. मुझे ये concept revise करना है. He takes the mobile phone, scans the code, and he sees the concept.
So the first rule is what we are understanding right now. Before understanding the first rule, let us have the diagram in front of us. So here we have the diagram in
As you
front
can
of us.
see, the ray
Where
diagram
we
is
have the
explained
center of
here.
curvature, the focus and the pole. Whenever you draw the diagram, you have to make an object. The object would be represented with the help
You
of
know
an
what's the
arrow.
best part, teachers? The same presentation you have used in the classroom also. आपने अगर टीचर्स एज यूज किया है, उसने ये चीज पहले देखी हुई है, तो ये उसको अच्छे से रिलेट करेगा. ये वो रिविजन टूल जैसे यूज कर रहा है, जस्ट टू डू दैट लास्ट मिनट रिविजन, टू जस्ट टू ब्रश अप द एंटायर थिंग. ही इज यूजिंग इट. द वीडियोज आर हार्डली ऑफ 4 minutes, 5 minutes, not much more than that. So the mobile phone remains in the hand only for few minutes. यूज करो, हो गया आपका कॉन्सेप्ट क्लियर, आगे बढ़ो, स्टार्ट राइटिंग द रेस्ट ऑफ द आंसर्स. This book, even if you have a look at our 10th standard science books, there are 2 set of books, one book which has physics and chemistry and one more set of book which has biology. In this also, the first few pages talks about the paper pattern and the marks distribution. It gives a guidelines on that, gives a little summary of the chapter, and each and every answer, definition, including a definition, has been provided a video. बच्चे को जब भी रिवाइज करना हो या कॉन्सेप्ट को सिर्फ ब्रश अप करना हो, उसको वो फोन यूज करना है जस्ट फॉर फ्यू मिनट्स, स्कैन इट, and there the answer goes.
Constant temperature, specific latent heat of.
So even, normally when some answer which you've learned, if somebody tells you that, आप वो आंसर सुनते हो ना, तो उसका रिविजन ज्यादा अच्छे से होता है. आई थिंक टीचर्स यू विल अग्री ऑन दैट. इट बिकम्स ईजियर, तुम्हारे एफर्ट्स कम लगते हैं. सो वी कैन ऑलवेज टेल द चाइल्ड, कोई लेंदी आंसर लर्न कर रहे हो, गिव रीजंस लर्न कर रहे हो, डेफिनेशंस को लर्न कर रहे हो, all you can do is you can go through that video again, just go through that concept once again, listen to the teacher what they said, you will be able to relate, as I have also taught the entire topic to you, and it will become, आप घर पे अपना टाइम सेव करके जल्दी रिवाइज कर पाओगे. You will feel मेरा टीचर मेरे साथ है 24/7. I have a teacher who can help me day in and day out using this book. So it is a textbook, it is a workbook, it is the notes that the child is writing, सारे notes एक ही जगह पे, and it has a teacher inside. This is what I said 4 in 1. Teacher आपके book में आपके साथ है. आपकी practice हो गई, आपका revision हो गया, आपका confidence, the student is more confident कि book मेरे learning, they have to remember it across the entire year. This can be really, really simplifying their life. इससे उनको आसानी हो सकती है. In fact, sums जब भी solve, you all teachers must be better. In fact, you can correct me if I'm wrong. All they will do is they will see the next step. उनको step समझ में आ जाता है. अच्छा ये step करना है, and they start solving it. They don't think, they don't try to arrive at the answer. का explanation सुन लो. Just listen to the hint given by the teacher in the beginning. As
What we need to understand is that this numerical only talks about a change in temperature and not the change in state. That means somewhere we have to realize that we have to use the formula MC delta T. That means what we are going to do is in the given data, first of all,
as a result, when they are doing this, they can always pause the video. अगर उनको concept मिल गया, pause करें, and then try to arrive at the answer. Find out which formula they need to put in here. Get the answer. Recheck, is it correct or not? हम उसको self-dependent बना सकते हैं इसके साथ. Self-dependent बनाना मतलब it is one of the most beautiful thing we can do with the child. Isn't it? This is what I meant. अगर आप देखेंगे, what I have been trying to do all these years, I have shared these experience with you. And especially these last 3 years, has been using the presentation, the teacher's edge in the most effective way. Not only that, complementing it with the books, asking the child to solve in the classroom. Exam में presentation issue नहीं होगा क्योंकि उसको एक daily आदत दे दिया हमने. We've given them a habit of doing it. उसका time, some children are slow in writing. We can improve, they start increasing the speed of writing it. Presentation improved, speed of writing improved. Definitely the child will perform much better. उसके पास ऐसा एक tool है जिससे वो revise भी easily कर रहा है और वो confidence के साथ रहता है that my teacher is with me all the time. In the end, you all teachers will agree with me. What we want to see is, हम ये जो भी कर रहे हैं, student centric teaching, we want to see a happy and a confident child. हम एक confident student देखना चाहते हैं, हम एक happy student देखना चाहते हैं. So as I said, उनको बच्चन बनने दो, उनको star बनने दो. It is not about us. So if we want to touch that every student of our classroom, चाहे वो average हो या above average हो, हमें ये थोड़ा शिफ्ट लाना है. With all your years of experience, I'm sure आप लोग के अपने तरीके से आप इसको और भी better use कर पाओगे. I'm 100% sure on that. This is all I wanted to share, our experience, my experience with you all. You can always let me know. You are open for whatever questions you have in. You can always put it in the chat so that I can answer you all. Okay, I have a question here. How different these videos are from YouTube videos, right? Teachers, you will all agree. Let's say मुझे human eye का video देखना है. So when you go on the YouTube and you type human eye, there are a lot of videos that will open up. बहुत सारा content है. But उसके साथ there are a lot of other videos as well, जिसकी तरफ हम बच्चों को expose करते हैं. The best part is, इसके लिए बच्चे को YouTube नहीं जाना है. It's an app. These are the videos only study oriented, only everything that belongs to their syllabus. सिर्फ वही है ये. Correct? Technology use करना है. Technology can be used in a nicer way. तो क्यों नहीं इसको इस तरह से use करें? So definitely there is a difference. He is not going on YouTube. He is using the app जहाँ पे सिर्फ इसी चीज के videos हैं. Right? Thank you so much. Thank you, Gunjan. Thank you so much. Hardeep, I'm really glad you found it interesting. Thank you, Nishita. Truly appreciate this. Thank you, Rohini ma'am. Thank you so much. Any questions, anything you all want to ask, please feel free to ask. I'm sure you all are visualizing हमारे students class के भी ऐसे ही confident दिखने चाहिए, right? Stress free, happy. और ये कौन करेगा? ये inculcate habits हम ही करेंगे. We are the ones. We can touch that right chord with them. Thank you, Manisha ma'am. Thank you so much. Hardeep ma'am, I too enjoyed a lot. Thank you. Sure, Gunjan ma'am. Yes, Garima ma'am, we'll get back to you on this. Definitely we'll get back to you. These books are from earlier standards as well, right up till 10th grade for maths as well as for science. I'm sure अब हम pandemic को teaching will go on. The teaching will continue. There is no way it can stop. Today I have got an opportunity to speak to all of you. आप सबसे बात करने मिल रहा है. I would have never dreamt of doing this. Thank you, Nivedita ma'am. Thank you so much. I hope you all like the Teachers Edge presentations, the kind of videos. आप definitely उसको try करिए. It's amazing. बहुत अच्छा है. It's nice. I'm still learning and I'm still evolving on this. Thank you, Aisha ma'am. Garima, the books itself has the videos as well, right? The books, if the child is able to start using it, उसमें भी उसके पास वो videos है. In the end, this is like goes hand in hand. ये दोनों चीजें साथ में चलती है, right? One, we are becoming better, and दूसरी तरफ हम student को भी ensure कर रहे हैं. So if you can just ponder, you can think on this. हम दोनों चीज को कैसे club कर लें, right? So thank you for listening to me patiently. Thank you so much. I just hope हम student centered पढ़ाई शुरू करवा देंगे, right? Let's do that. Let's bring it. Know of a person who will get back in touch with you how to do this, right? आप और सारे अपने queries clear कर सकते हो वहाँ पे. Thank you, Garima. It was lovely having you with us. Thank you. जी के साथ पूरे same passion के साथ enter कर पाते हैं. It's not like the morning batch was awesome, afternoon batch was not awesome. It saves our time, it saves our energy. You are absolutely right. It's a big help for science teachers. Thank you, Jyoti ma'am. Thank you, Anju ma'am. Thank you so much. Well, it was really lovely having you all. I hope I have answered your questions, and I definitely hope आपकी वजह से, because of you all teachers, there will be many students who will benefit. So let's keep doing that. Let's be more better, more effective teachers. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. Thank you.